My name is Evan Hill with All Seasons Exteriors here at 781 Zion Street in Aurora, Colorado in June of 2022, doing a roof inspection. Guys, first thing I noticed when I got onto your property is the type of shingle that you have. This is what's called a 3-tab asphalt shingle. It's called that because it takes 1, 2, 3 of these tabs right here to make one complete shingle, and they're flat, they're not laminated, so they only have a 60 mile/hour wind rating, and normally even in some like lighter hailstorms they do take quite a fair amount of damage. But I had a look at every facet of the roof, and what I'm looking for specifically is hail damage that's significant to where an insurance company would be easily able to identify it. I'm really not seeing that. What hail typically looks like on a roof that is damaged is we've got like a circular mark. I'll show you the closest thing to it back here on the back slope of the roof. Is you can see here when kind of the granules have been dislodged in a circular fashion. I've just kind of circled this in some sidewalk chalk. You'd see a lot of those across the entire roof if an actual hailstorm had damaged this roof. A lot of those dislodged granules, enough to where you definitely see a whole bunch more on these what are called ridge cap shingles. The ridge cap shingles, as you can see, they're bent over the ridge. They're a lot more susceptible to damage, so normally I'd see them right here if there had been a hailstorm. The other thing is these soft metal vents that you see various places on the roof, they would most certainly have a bunch of dents in them because they're softer even than the actual asphalt themselves, and there's no dents whatsoever. It's pretty much clean. You'd see some oxidizing even from small hail. Not seeing any of that. So this roof does have quite a lot of wear and tear, quite a lot of places with rusted, exposed nails. You can see a lot of the granules are just like kind of coming off from a lot of sun exposure over, I guess, say a 15 to 20 year period. Some of these shingles have a little bit of fiberglass, the second layer of that stuff exposed right there. So definitely in need, at least on the asphalt portion, of a roof replacement. But unfortunately, it's not something that insurance would cover. This is normal wear and tear. It's not hail damage, just like I said, a lot of exposure to sun. This kind of awning circling around the back of the house is in really bad shape. I can see repair is done before, but that repair is clearly failing here. As you can see, this seam right here completely ripped apart. You can see the wood underneath is quite a lot of exposed and taking quite a bit of rot. I'm actually, to be quite honest, afraid to kind of walk on this section of the roof, so I've not done that. But definitely I'd recommend, at least from here onwards to that end, has to be replaced, and likely there'd be wood damage underneath where the wood would need to be replaced itself. So my professional opinion, don't need to file a claim. There's nothing here that is covered by your insurance, but definitely I would recommend a full roof replacement, as this roof's in pretty rough shape.